You're watching CoastLife with Leah Rizzo and Charlie Sokaitis.
Well, if you're a creative thinker, creative person, and you've been, just putting together content online and you're like, I put all this effort into it. Why isn't my video doing anything, getting any views? It's not going viral. Well, maybe it's because you're lacking these emotions.
What do we got? What are the list of things that help a video go viral?
According to researchers at the University of Texas, they found that anxiety, love, and surprise help posts spread more, while anger, sadness, and even joy actually slow them down, which I was kind of surprised because I feel like we are exposed to a lot of those videos of like girls crying in their car and they're like, you're never going to believe what happened to me. But that could actually slow it down.
The speed at which I don't watch one of those videos is extremely fast.
The research tracked nearly 7 million WeChat users and nearly 400,000 articles. It also revealed that older people tend to share posts expressing anxiety or anger, while younger users prefer those expressing disgust. Ooh. Highly connected users share content showing love, anxiety, anticipation, or disgust, whereas users with fewer connections tend to share posts with anger or surprise. The takeaway here, the type of emotion, not just whether it's positive or negative, makes a big difference in how content spreads online.
You know it's disappointing and yet not at all surprising?
Yeah.
Nowhere in there was it like, and then posts that have good information you can use to help your life be better.
No.
Those do great. No, that's not.
We don't.
No, you still saw disgust was still way up in there.
Yeah.
Anxiety. It says anger pushes it down, but it's tough to believe that there's not at least some interaction on that because I see all of it all the time.
Things change, you don't know how, you don't know why, you miss the good old days. There's lots of reasons that I feel like people get angry about anything, but I think the nature of today's world and the nature of outrage itself has changed as we present it online. But yeah, I guess in a way this is kind of disappointing, not really reassuring on how to make your videos go viral, because I do tend to like the peace and quiet content right now. That's what I'm into. It's like, let me show you my homestead garden. And I'm like, okay, show me.
Not for nothing, but I think that if you were looking at all the metrics and all the ways to have your video do the exact same right thing by figuring out the math problem, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be posting content, post things that are interesting to you, because one of the things that it doesn't talk about in there, and it's harder to quantify it, videos that are genuine, I think connect with people better. When it's a genuine thought or feeling or moment, I think it breaks through a little bit better than the people that are trying to game the system and just rage bait or whatever it might be to get those clicks. I think creating something genuine is always going to be more satisfying to the creator and more easy for an actual person to connect with.
A video that stopped me yesterday was this guy that just I think he was in Switzerland, and he stopped to just frolic in this field, and he was like setting up his camera, and these guys stopped him and they were like, are you running? And he was like, yeah, you want to run with me? And they literally just frolicked through this field together, and then at the end, like, you hear him introduce himself and he was like, okay, bye Peter, and he's like, okay, bye, and you're like, maybe it is that simple. Maybe we can be that simple.
We can be. I mean, honestly, one of the most random fun memories I have in college was the first week I was in school. There was some big thunderstorm and we were like walking back to our dorm, and some girl came by and was like, hey, we're all gonna go run in the rain. And we were just like,
okay.
All right. Like, we didn't know anybody yet. We just went and did it, and people were sliding around in the rain, had a great time. It lasted like 15 minutes. You're like, huh. That was wonderful.
That was really fun. And I think specifically videos of like men frolicking really tugs my heartstrings. And I think, it can be that easy. It can be that simple. And maybe if you're sifting through all the angry videos, the anxiety videos, maybe go outside, run in the rain, run through a field, see how it goes for you. Maybe not quite this time of year because the ticks, but come fall, you can run through the fields.
Yeah.
But we do have some more CoastLife to get to. There's more fun coming your way.